The following is a lecture on the topic Leaving ISKCON is Monkey Consciousness, given by Shriman KratuDas Adhikari, recorded on December 1st, 2016 in Fiji.
For the last 5 years, I think, and maybe it will go on. What happened? If you was a guru, why you are in a chair? I am the guru. So they go to the real, because in ISKCON there is a check and balance, authorized. In other places you don't know where you are walking into and what you are going into. You don't know. But here you know. If you ask somebody when we go on preaching, you also taste this. When you preach somebody, first thing you ask is, he says, I have a guru. Then first thing you ask him is, what did your guru say? Who is the God? And they will say, who is the God? Who is God? He didn't tell me. He didn't tell me. And here, if you step into the temple and you ask a little boy, who is the God? Immediately they will say, who is the God? Right? Who is the God? Krishna. Even a small child knows. But out there, if you ask, who is the God? Who is the God? They have to think about God. Who is God? Baba, Bapu, one Bapu is in the jail, another Baba is gone, and Baba nobody knows. Baba and Bapus are gone, so-called gods. No. You have to go to the real Krishna conscious Brahmana, Prabhupada, Gurudev. Because they are cheated, now they don't want to get cheated, then you have to go to the real institution called ISKCON, who teaches everyone how to worship Supreme Personality of Godhead. As soon as you walk in here, you will know how to worship Tulsi, Puja, Guru Puja. And if you don't know, then you take a initiation and then Brahman, and then you will know how to worship. Training, so many training in ISKCON. How to become Guru, there is a training. How to become teacher, there is a training. Teacher of Bhakti Sastri, Bhakti Vaibhav, Bhakti Sarvam, training. How to become temple president, training. How to become ISKCON devotee, training. How to become Sishya, Guru disciple course. How to become Sishya. How to become Guru. Who can become Guru? Training. Everything is trained. So you will be trained how to worship. However, being unable to stick to these principles, these rascals again fall down and take shelter amongst Sudras, who are very expert in making arrangement for sex, indulgence. Again, Andagathangadi Upaman, Ketu Sutantra, Urudam Nibhakta. Blind man following another blind man, wind up in a big ditch. So they leave ISKCON. And those who leave ISKCON, Prabhupada says, what does he say? They are, who they are? Sudra plus rascals. Here. Read, however,
However, being unable to stick to these principles, these rascals again fall down and take shelter among Shudras who are very expert in making arrangements.
sex. Whoever leaves ISKCON, they are number one rascal. Why Prabhupada writes like this? Because Prabhupada planted seeds of Bhaktilata bees into your heart, and he made you. He gave you Krishna. And then we think, oh, that and Mahraj, then B Mahraj, then this Bapu, then that Bapu, Baba, and he will give me Krishna. He will give me Krishna. He will teach me how to get into Raga Nuga and Bhajan. He will get me into bhajan. What bhajan you going to do? If you left Prabhupada, what bhajan you going to do? That's why Prabhupada says you are rascal. He's rascal, and then he's again taking shelter of Sudras, who is expert in indulging in sex. So it's a pathetic situation, isn't it? Sex is very prominent among animals, like monkeys, and such people who are enlivened by sex may be called descendants of monkeys. Because monkeys are always into this consciousness. Monkeys, Prabhupada says monkeys are naked. They have no home, no clothes, and they are more than sannyasis. No home, no money, no clothes, nothing. Naked Baba, naked sannyasis. Prabhupada says that big, huge, fat monkey, he monkey walks with another 100 sea monkeys. This is called Markat Vairagya. Markat Vairagya. The Vairagi is sannyasi, bhogi, yogi. He walks naked and no clothing, no house, hermitage, not even hermitage. And he साथ में लिए परार बाला. बाला means लड़की. दूसरों की लड़की लेके घूमता है. That is what monkey means. Markat Vairagya means Markat. Markat means bandar, monkey. And Vairagya, he thinks he's Vairagya. No clothes, no house, no nothing. I am Vairagya. But goes along with so many sea monkeys. That's why it is described here. These people called descendants of monkeys. Descendant of monkey. Vanar Jata. Vanar Jate. Vanar Jate means descendant of monkeys. Purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada. By fulfilling the process of evolution from the aquatics to the animal platform, a living entity eventually reaches the human form. The three modes of material nature are always working in the evolutionary process. Those who come to the human form through the quality of Sattva Gun were cows in their last animal incarnation. Those who come to the human form through the quality of Rajogun were lion in their last animal incarnation. And those who come to the human form through the quality of Tamogun were monkeys in their last animal incarnations. So three modes of material nature. So if you are in a Sattva Gun and you become immediately human being, then your last life was what? Cow. And if you are Rajogun, then your last life was what? Lion. And if you are in a Tamogun, then your last life was Vanar Jata. In this age, those who come through the monkey species are considered by modern anthropologists like Darwin to be descendants of monkeys. We receive information herein that those who are simply interested in sex are actually no better than monkeys. Monkeys are very expert in sexual enjoyment, and sometimes sex glands are taken from monkeys and placed in the human body so that a human being can enjoy sex in old age. In this way, modern civilization has advanced. Many monkeys in India were caught and sent to Europe so that their sex glands could serve as replacement for those who old people. Those who actually descend from the monkeys are interested in expanding their aristocratic families through sex. In the Vedas, there are also certain ceremonies especially meant for sexual improvement and promotion to higher planetary systems where the demigods are enjoying sex. Demigods are also very much inclined towards sex because that is the basic principle of material enjoyment. So demigods, they are also into sense gratification. Kama, Urvashi, Ramba, Apsara and Somras. So liquor, woman and wine. They are into woman and wine, these demigods. But Vaishnavas, they pure devotees of the Lord. They don't indulge in this kind of situation. First of all, the conditioned soul is cheated by so-called swamis, yogis, and incarnations when he approaches them to be relieved of material miseries. When the conditioned soul is not satisfied with them, he comes to devotees and pure brahmanas who try to elevate him for final liberation from material bondage. However, the unscrupulous conditioned souls cannot rigidly follow the principles prohibiting illicit sex, intoxication, gambling, and meat eating. Thus, he falls down and takes shelter of people who are like monkeys. So he's talking about ISKCON devotees who fall down. The Prabhupada teaches them, and then in turn they couldn't follow, so they fall down and they go to the monkey-like people. In the Krishna consciousness movement, these monkey disciples, being unable to follow the strict regulative principles, sometimes fall down and try to form societies based on sex. Prabhupada is saying, spade to spade, not beating around the bush. He is saying those who live ISKCON, they are monkeys because they could not restrict themselves from four rags, and they go to the monkey leaders, monkey pseudo sannyasis, monkey gurus, monkey-like. If they don't go to these monkeys, then they remain monkey forever. They're monkey. And by being monkey, what they indulge in, sometimes fall down and try to form societies based on sex. This is proof that such people are descendant of monkeys. This is a proof. Whoever lives ISKCON, or what? Prabhupada says here, those who live ISKCON, they are, why can't you say boldly? Yes. Who are they? And above this, those who live Prabhupada, the scripture says they are prostitute. Prabhupada Guru left, Prabhupada is a Guru. He left and then takes another Guru and a third Guru and a prostitution. This scripture says this is prostitution. Thankless. The devotee is thankless. Prabhupada gave everything to him. And he kicked Prabhupada and goes to another Mahraj, another Swami, another Bhogi, another Yogi who is Bhogi. Prabhupada is very angry in this purport. This is the proof that such people are descendant of monkey, as confirmed by Darwin. In this verse, it is therefore clearly stated, Yatha Vanar Jate. Yatha Vanar Jate. There are pseudo-yogis, bhogis, incarnations, and swamis. Pseudo means pretending. Pseudo means मुख में राम बगल में छुरी, बोलना कुछ करना कुछ और. Dongi, bagula, baka, stands like this in the water. Like this, is like a yogi, doesn't move and close his eyes and half close eyes, not full, half close eyes less. And as soon as you see fish, that is called pretending or pasandi, duplicity. So, pseudo, pretenders, yogi, bogi, incarnations. So, these people are being cheated by others already. Cheated by others. So the society is made up of cheaters and cheating. You know the monkeys, monkey jata, monkey jate. The society is made up of monkeys, cheaters and cheating. Sometimes, Prabhupada says that sometimes by being cheated, they come to their senses and then they go to the real Vaishnava, real Brahmana, who is Vaishnava, like Prabhupada, ISKCON. So then they come to Prabhupada. And then Prabhupada teaches them how to worship, what is correct principle, what is Vaishnava, who is God, who is the God, what one should do. Prabhupada gave a process how to attain Krishna. Prabhupada gave a lifestyle how to become totally blissful, peaceful, happy. He gave a lifestyle. Prabhupada gave beautiful scriptures, translated important, most important scripture, Gita, Bhagavad, most of Chaitanya Chaitanya, nectar of instruction, nectar of devotion. And having come in contact with Prabhupada, having taken shelter of Prabhupada, even Prabhupada's disciple who took Diksha goes to somewhere else without his permission. Prabhupada says they are monkey. They are no better than monkey. And these monkeys, under the guidance of other Guru monkey, they form a society. What kind of society? Based on sex. Based on sex. Many, I have seen, many. So this is condemned. This is condemned. That means he is not chaste to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada has given everything in his books, everything, including Raganuga Bhakti and best bhajan you can go into and much more beyond this Raganuga bhajan, and beyond that even Prabhupada has given everything. You don't have to go to some Babaji on bank of Radhakund or some Babaji or some Mahraj or some Swami. No. Prabhupada has given us everything. And even knowing this, if somebody leaves Prabhupada's ISKCON, they are no better than monkeys who are always interested in sex and forming a society of based on sex. So we should be careful for ourselves at least that we don't leave Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada has given us everything. We are totally indebted to Prabhupada, not just one life, lives, eternity. Chakshudam diloy janme janme Prabhu se divya gyan hruday prakasita. Janme janme. So we should be totally indebted to this society of Prabhupada has created. This temple should be, every square inch should be filled by devotees. Where are they? They became thankless to Prabhupada. Even Goswami Maharaj had tons of disciples here in Fiji. Where are they? This is thankless. We cannot repay to Srila Prabhupada and our Gurudev. We have to serve, and at the age of 51 and over, quit home and come to the temple, stay into those rooms. At the age of 51, no hanky-panky. The Grahastha life is over. Voluntary retirement for 15 years. They retired 65. One must take voluntary VCR at the age of 51. They should move into one, Prabhupada says. They should move into one called Vrindavan. And this is one, Vrindavan. This is Vrindavan. You don't have to go from Vrindavan, India, Vrindavan. This is Vrindavan. Whoever doesn't come in this temple from Latoka, 10 miles radius, and serve the deity, it is a description here. Because Prabhupada said 10-mile radius, everybody should come to the temple and serve the temple. Serve the temple. Serve the temple. This is thankful to Prabhupada and Krishna. We know better. By the grace of Prabhupada and Srila Gurudev and by the grace of Vaishnavas, we know better. We got, Prabhupada says, this life is so nice, worth living. Very beautiful life. Beautiful life. Isn't it? Isn't it? Very beautiful life. Krishna conscious. If we were not Krishna conscious, what we must be doing? Suffering. Every moment. Suffering. Every single reason will make you suffer. A little religion will make you suffer. Small little reason. But now we are immune to all onslaught of Maya. We are immune. We have taken immunization called Krishna consciousness, in which we can remain ever blissful, stay high forever, never come down. Stay high forever. Our bliss has no bound, no boundary. Anandam Ambudhi Vardhanam. Sagara. Anand ka Sagar Vardhanam. So we have to support this temple by worshipping here, coming here. If you have done daulat, give 10%. If you don't have, give your body for worshipping, cooking, cleaning, preaching. Whatever way one likes, they should contribute to this temple. If not money, then body. If not body, money, then mind. Preach. Yatvak manobir vidatu namaste. Samukti pade dayabhad. This temple should be filled with Vaishnavas. And all those who are sitting here, we should preach to those devotees who are not coming. So that's the first we have to target. Those devotees who are not coming, go to their house. Make them come to the temple. Otherwise, Prabhupada said here, those who left and formed society based on sex. Sex may be in their home, or maybe two together, or maybe five together, society or individual. They leave ISKCON and go back to their own original lifestyle. So it is our duty to make this temple golden temple. Ownership turns sand into gold. This is my temple. Your house that you are living in, every nitty-gritty, every detail you take care. Why? Because you think that is your home. Because you have accepted this is my home. Actually, it's not your home. You will be kicked out by the cruel hands of death. It's not ours. This is our for eternity. Because this is spiritual world. This is not some bricks and stone just like across the street. It is spiritual. Every spirit is spiritual. Hari sambandhi vastuna. So we have to think about Prabhupada and his society and unity. You have to Bhakti Vriksha, you make Bhakti Vriksha, all of you, and bring them here. Connect them to the temple, and through temple connected to ISKCON. Otherwise you will be disconnected. If you don't bring your people whom you preach, you don't bring here, that means you have your independent society. My disciple, I made them devotee. You have to bring them here. And you have to connect to Prabhupada. That is Bhakti Vriksha. So summarize this sloka that Yogi, Pseudo Yogi, Swami, they are pasandis, hypocrites, they are pakhandis, hypocrites, karna kuch. They themselves are fallen because they are following fallens. Nandagatandagi upamana, Ketu Sutantra, Urudamni Bhakta. They are bind up by the ropes of material nature, material gunas. Then I got cheated. So they come to ISKCON. And Prabhupada gave them real thing. Prabhupada make them happy from hippie. So everybody is indebted to Prabhupada. His society, his devotees, his books, his temples, his prasad. That's Prabhupada. He's making everybody devotee. Then, once they are devotee, they are initiated, then they leave Prabhupada. They leave ISKCON. They become like monkey again. They take shelter of monkey. And they form society of monkeys. This is based on sex. No thank you to Prabhupada. Prabhupada, bye-bye. So far so good. Bye-bye. I have another Swami, another Bhogi Yogi, another institution, another Swami, another Mahraj. You didn't tell us about Raganuga. You didn't tell us about Bhajan. You didn't tell us about Nirjan Bhajan. You didn't tell us about Gopi Bhav. You didn't tell us about Manjari Bhav. You say, leave ISKCON, leave Prabhupada. That is considered here as monkey. Vanar Jata. Vanar. They are themselves monkeys. No thank you to Prabhupada. Kick on Prabhupada's face. If you leave Prabhupada, you are kicking Prabhupada on his face. No thank you. Prostitution. It is a prostitution. Leave your real husband and then you go to somebody else, many somebody. That is prostitution. Prostitute. You leave Prabhupada and ISKCON, go. I have seen devotees changing, after Prabhupada changing another guru, and they left those two and third. That's prostitution. So we should bring everybody to this temple, consider temple our temple, my home, and turn this into gold. This temple should turn into gold. Even if you do each one preach one. One devotee brings another initiated devotee every Sunday. Good enough. Work is done. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. We can do it. Each one, preach one. All these devotees sitting here should go to the initiated devotee's home once a week. Once a week. They're not going to kick you out. And if they kick you out, good. You will get more mercy from Prabhupada and Krishna. They'll give you more mercy than you are being invited into house. Each one preach one. It's called, I have my disciples doing Nityananda Fairy. Nityananda Fairy means Prati Gare Gare Giya. You go to every home, every door. Nityananda used to with Haridas Thakur. Prati Gare Gare Giya. Karoi Bhiksha. Bolo Krishna. Kaho Krishna. Karo Krishna Siksha. Nityananda Fairy. I told my disciples, you have to go door to door and preach. At least you can start in Fiji. You have so many in Latoka initiated devotees. Go to their home. Start with easy. Bring them here. Then they will preach. Bring them back. Every Sunday, everybody should come compulsory. The president should make a rule. Every initiated devotee, every single Sunday, they have to come to the temple. Compulsory. Otherwise, you will be considered bluff. You are bluff. You are kicking Prabhupada and your guru and temple and everything. You are no good. If you are initiated, at least once a week, you come here. They hardly come to have a darshan. No good. It's in your hand to do this. Call. At least call 10 people who are initiated already. Once a week, call 10 people. Be on phone. We don't want to form another, we don't want them to form another society for sex, like monkeys. This is beautiful society. Anyway, this is a sloka for today. Any question? Any question? Who will do Nityananda Fairy here? Go to the initiated devotee, talk to them, be with them, and slowly and gradually bring them here. Why only 4, 5, 6, 10 of you? Okay, 50. So 50 should come once, at least once a week, especially to serve once a week. And you also can start seva here. Go on altar, become pujari. Or what else you going to do? You should become pujaris, cook, clean, bring. Of course, you are working. You may have business. You are retired. Come on altar. Why go San Francisco and Sacramento? What is Sacramento? Yeah. And retire in your own. Over there is so cold. When you are so old, cold will get you. Such a nice, beautiful country. I would live here. If I was born here, I would never live. Fiji, such a nice. Here you multiply your life twice, thrice. In cold weather, you hardly can get out. Ice outside right now. He knows. Cold. And here you every day, sunny and warm and so double. Cold weather you cannot. It's very, very morose and very, very depressive atmosphere. Here you have Havan, Ullas and sun, and it is doubles your life. Doubles your life. Preach here to the 50 people, at least 50 people you should preach for 1 year. Go to them for 1 year. Bring them back. Bring them back. Even though they may have taken N Maharaj or V Maharaj or T Maharaj, just go to them. You don't become implicated by them. You have to be very strong. Very strong. Prabhupada. About this sloka, you have to know this sloka. Okay, you had a question, sorry.
Another is still divided into
Yes.
there should be unity. Unity in the
Unity is force.
among the devotees.
Yes.
There should be unity.
Yes.
That's how devotees can come.
Yes. Yes. Unity. We should have some room for diversity also, not just unity. If you want to preach somewhere and you want to have your nice congregation and you're joining it here, so you can also be in charge there, not just one. That is called diversity, in charge. But you have to bring, center is this temple, Kaliya, Krishna temple. Not you do your independent of the temple, everything. That is not. Unity and diversity, diversity and unity. And that is encouraged by Prabhupada. Yes?
You were mentioning about this reflecting different groups. How the same people will say that Prabhupada did not give them everything. Did not give Radha, did not give Mandari Bhava, did not give this thing. What would we answer about that?
Just make them read this sloka and purport. Do you accept Srila Prabhupada? That's the first thing. Do you accept Srila Prabhupada or not? If they don't accept Prabhupada, then you will beat around the bush. But first you say, are you made up of Prabhupada? Are you made up of ISKCON? ISKCON has given you Krishna consciousness. ISKCON has given you at least basics, if not Gopi Bhav, Manjari Bhav. Prabhupada has given you some. At least that. Do you accept? Then you can talk further. And take this sloka with you and make them read it. You're kicking Prabhupada on the face. Prabhupada is writing. And Srila Vyasadeva is writing. Sukadeva Goswami is repeating. These are the words of Sukadeva Goswami. And Srila Vyasadeva. And Prabhupada is commenting. It's not Prabhupada is making up something. Sloka number 30. 30. Make them read this purport. You are a monkey. And you are forming monkeys society for monkeys on the basis of sex. That's what purport says. Any other question? Sometimes we feel
Decentralized from the main center, like
yes. Yes.
and then we seem to minimize the standards. Everything is there.
You think Prabhupada will like that? GBC will like that? Guru will like that? A genuine devotee will like that? This is Prabhupada's temple. He laid down foundation. We have to turn this into gold. And you can have your own room to manage that group as a Chakrapati. But Chakrapati should be temples more than his own group. He has to remain connected with the temple. Bring everybody to temple and take everything from temple to distribute books, distribute prasad, bring all that money to the temple. If temple cooperates with you, of course, many places I have seen, temple does not cooperate with the preachers. Then it's another problem. That means there is no management training, manager's training. The manager who is temple president is not trained enough. That is also there. And then other thing is also there. They become individual even though temple is cooperating. My disciple, my preaching, I control. Yes, you control, no problem. But connect. Connect. Why Prabhupada built this temple? Why they have to build another temple somewhere? And that temple will become like this temple also. What about original Prabhupada's temple? So we have to stick to this temple. Once this temple is flourished, then this temple can open temple in your place. This temple can under this temple, we can open that place, we can open that place, that place. We can have temples, billions of temples. But we have to follow the chain. of disciplic successor. This temple, maybe so Singatoka and this, between whatever is halfway to Ba, this temple has a jurisdiction. Under this temple should all this temple open. This should open. This should open unlimited temple. But they should work under this temple. And the other temple should work under that temple. And that temple should work under that temple. That temple, and that temple is working under this temple. And this temple is working under Greater ISKCON. Or maybe under your national council or national GBC or national regional secretary or whatever. So that's how it's structured by Prabhupada. That's how it is structured. At the same time, they can open temple also. Another part of jurisdiction of this temple, but that temple should work under this temple. They can have black temple and we can have white temple. If black want to have their black temple, fine, no problem. If that black temple should work under this temple or both temple, if not one another, then they should work under one GBC or under ISKCON banner. GBC's duty is only one. He has to come and check standards, spiritual standards. He cannot intervene with local temple president's business. He should see deity worship standard is maintained, kitchen standard is maintained, devotee standard is maintained, cleanliness is maintained, roof is maintained, everything spiritual standard is maintained. Franchise. He is the owner of franchise. GBC is a owner of franchise. So franchise people can put garbage there or garbage there. He doesn't have to know. So Prabhupada has beautifully laid down his ISKCON. We have to follow that. Okay, thank you very much. Granth Raj Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Sri Radha Krishna Chandra ji ki, Srila Prabhupada.